Folks, we're going to be doing a recovery walk for our ladder exercise, our aerobic exercise today. We've been running hard for a few days. So today we're going to take it easy on that respect, but we are going to, I'm going to get some dips in, push-ups, tuck jumps, jump rope, and sit-ups as well. We're going to get the sit-ups in as well today. And as usual, we're going to get into our warm-up here. I always start with these alternating butt kicks, as it were, just to get the really the knees warmed up. I guess you could say the hamstrings as well. Still a little cool in this garage, so no shorts today. So this is the end of the week. This is Friday, December 12th. And it's about dinner time. I left it a little bit late today. Had some other things I had to do. So getting closer to the holidays, we're getting busy. So these are days that are probably hardest to work out or to keep consistent. So I would make Fridays your easy day, because there's a lot of commitments on the end of the week. So let's make an easy day, and that way it's just easy to follow through. Easier. All right. I need to wake up. Definitely feeling my hamstrings here. Probably from the squats. These alternating knee drives really helps get my hips loosened up. Takes a bit of energy to do them, but it's worth it. Just gives me better range of motion. All right, and we will go ahead and get the hamstrings loosened up more. Oh, excuse me. Oh, can't seem to wake up here. Sure, I got that sit-up bar ready. I'm gonna try to do 30 sit-ups. I haven't done sit-ups I did one set of sit-ups in a couple of videos before, but that was the first time in a long time I've done sit-ups. So my core is just not that strong. I need to work on that. Let's get hamstrings loosened up. Mm. That really wakes the legs up. Oh, pardon my yawning. Oh, I think I got enough sleep last night. All right, getting sleep is important, but it's just not a reality for most people, including myself. So just get as much sleep as you can, but it does help with overall fitness and well-being for sure, especially for your immune system. Your body helps repair itself. All right. Sleep definitely helps with make sure your immune system is intact. I notice when I'm not getting a lot of sleep, a cold sore comes on me. It's because your immune system threshold has been lowered for getting illness. Boy, these leg raises feel harder than usual. Okay. Let's twist the trunk out a bit here. So you'll feel your energy kind of drain towards the end of the week. And this is another reason why you just want to wind down the week on Fridays. Assuming if you work a 5-day work week, if you work on weekends, you might want to do your easy day on Monday. All right. Let's get this other side stretched out. All right. Feels pretty good. I'm just kind of pulling on this knee and in different intervals here. Just kind of tugging on it back and forth, essentially. The body's definitely feeling slower for sure today. See how these exercises go, especially any of the jumping or jump ropes for that matter. So we're going to do Let's just get the upper body loosened up a little bit. Now let's get these knees pulled some more. Stretch these quadriceps out and get this knee stretched out more. Even though I'm walking only today, I'm gonna try to go 6 kilometers. Well, I will go 6 kilometers. So today is a day of a bit of patience. Easier day, but you don't have to go for 6 kilometers. That's just what I'm going to do today. It's meant to be an easy day, so even 3 or 4 kilometers will do. Alright, let's get the trunk stretched out a little bit more. I'm just trying to get the calorie burn in because I'm also trying to lose weight. So walking a little extra will help with that. Body twist. And we're going to go into the arm circles. Let's go clockwise, then you'll do a set counterclockwise. Let's keep the arms straight. You can keep them more or less parallel with the ground or the floor. It's not to be perfect. And then the other side. You're just trying to really get these muscles and tendons and everything loosened up around the shoulder joint. And I like to stretch it up high as well. All right, folks. I feel like I warmed up enough to get going on these jump ropes. I'm gonna try to nail 100 of these. I've been able to get to 70, 75, almost 80 without huffing and puffing and stopping to catch my breath. My goal is to get to 100, so I'm nearly there. But I definitely don't feel it today, so I may end up stopping halfway and then breaking this up. Then 2 sets of 50 or something. So you definitely don't have to do 100 at a time. I mean, do as many as you can, break it up. If you can't get to 100, just get to as many as you can and just build on it every day. Make sure my knees are right. You can tell when your body's not ready. I'll get another set of 40 here in a second. And that's expected. You're going to be, after some tough workouts, your body will be tired and it's going to be hard to follow through with the exercise routine. But we will, it still is a recovery day because we're not hitting it hard on the treadmill. And we're not doing squats. And we're not doing mountain climbers, so just doing a couple other different things that are still challenging nonetheless. All right, just in a different part of the body. 40, let's go. Whew. Then we're going to hit the toe touches. Bring that out a little bit. Get my breath back here. So I want to try to do 10 of these on each foot. I use a foam, as you've been following. I like to use a foam because it's helps me develop stability in my lower legs, ankle areas, which in the very distant past I had trouble with. So I've always had to really keep my ankles strong, keep them twisting it outside if I'm running on uneven surfaces at all. You first just want to get your balance, whether you're on a flat surface or on a foam, especially on a foam. Takes a little bit for me. And then once you get that balance, then you just drive one knee up, opposite knee, and then come down with the opposite arm. See, the leg was not ready for me to touch down, so I'm gonna try again. Get your balance. You can go down faster or go down slow, whichever. I just like to try to do it in a single drive. Boy, the legs were challenged today. You just push through it, that's all. These tuck jumps are going to look interesting. See how far off the floor I can get. All right, let's loosen up a little bit here. I think after this one we'll hit the sit-ups. Then we'll do the dips. Then we'll do the, I don't know if I want to go straight from dips to push-ups, but maybe we'll rethink this. We'll do the toe touches, the tuck jumps, the dips, sit-ups, and then the last thing will be a push-ups. Then we go straight to the walk here. All right, I'm gonna get the opposite leg worked here. This leg's starting to give up now. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all I can hit. Ooh, just loosen up. Excuse me. Let me get a bit of water. Excuse me. Sorry about the interruption. All right, let's see. How many of these tuck jumps I can do? The plane calls for 10. See what these legs want to do. They may have something else to say about that. I'm already getting warm enough. Let me get this jacket on. This is going to take an effort here, get through these 10. I probably could have left this one off. It's not supposed to be a tough day. I'm going to go ahead and nail it anyway. Yeah, I definitely felt that. But it did loosen up the legs. One good thing. All right, so now we want to do 10 dips. The plan calls for 30 sit-ups. I don't know if I'll be able to do them straight. I might have to break that up. And then 25 push-ups. Let me get a little more. I do this exercise sometimes when I get ready for push-ups. It just gets the arms ready for the range of motion needed for push-ups or dips or that type of motion. Yeah, it feels better already. This is going to take some concentration here. I can tell right now. I can't do 90-degree dips yet. More like 45 degrees. If that much. Just don't have the range of motion or strength yet. It'll come in time, but it's going to take a while. All right, let me get my breath and we'll hit the sit-ups here. Let me see if this is going to work here. Yeah. Hopefully I shouldn't lift this thing up too high. All right. 12 more of these bad boys. Oh boy. Getting back in action is tough. Oh God. Whew. Believe it or not, I was doing 80 sit-ups in 2 minutes back in the service, along with 20 pull-ups, and they ran a sub 18 minute 3 mile, what they call a physical fitness test, or PFT. Now 30 sit-ups feels like a marathon. Alright, see if I can get my breath and we'll hit these push-ups. The goal being 25, and then go straight to the walk. I'm gonna go at 6.5 kilometers an hour, so it'll take me a while to finish this walk. Again, you don't have to go 6 kilometers, you can go 3 or 4. It's meant to be an easy day. I'm only doing the other 2 kilometers just for burning the weight. I'm about to eat some pizza, so I know I'm gonna need it. I like eating pizza, or otherwise eating out on Fridays. So rather than skip that, I'd rather just work out a little bit longer. All right, let's get with it. See if I can hold my form after all that. Here it goes. Already tight. I'm losing form too much. All right, that's good enough right now. I'm going straight to the walk, 6.5 kilometers an hour. Let's see here. Thought I had already turned this on. There we are. All right. So again, if you're for your walk recovery, I walk briskly, but so it's a brisk walk recovery. Again, 3 or 4 kilometers is fine. You know, 2.5 miles, whatever. I'm just going longer because I'm just going for the calorie burn. Anytime you're walking over 45 minutes, you'll burn some decent calories for losing weight. That 45-minute ratio is real important if you're trying to lose weight. Most of us are, including me. So time on the treadmill will be significant. That's okay. I should be patient. My legs don't feel that bad, but I don't care if they felt great. I wouldn't try running right now. I want to make sure I recover well, and tomorrow we'll do get back into the running again. I'm going to try to build the brand of everyday exercises up by maybe we get some t-shirts or a non-collegiate hat, get a company hat, maybe get in different colors or whatever. This is like a baseball cap here. I need to get a running cap. And so I'll send those off. Anyways, I'll explore it this weekend, and see what the possibilities are. I want to take my time and try to get a good quality running or some kind of exercise type of apparel, or it's going to be comfortable in this garage, including some new sweatpants as well. I don't know if I'll put a logo on the sweatpants. Maybe. I don't know how I would do that anyway. Maybe have everyday going down one side and exercises going down the other. Something strange like that. We'll see. But I'm going to do that and try to think of things to be more helpful on the channel. My position on dieting again, I'm probably said it over and over, but I'll keep repeating in case someone just stumbles only on one video, is that I just don't believe in a stringent diet unless you're doing it for medical purposes, because at least if you have a family, it's very hard to keep everybody on the same diet as you. So that means you're cooking twice. Focus more on portion control and limit fast food. I'm having pizza tonight, but I wouldn't do it more than even once a week. And I don't drink too much either. I will drink some every now and again. It becomes less appealing as time goes on, but I will have an occasional drink. And mostly I just drink these ice waters. It's probably better to drink just plain water. I will acknowledge that. But I won't drink a lot of sodas, except maybe one occasionally with a meal or just after. But if you're just working on portion control, that solves a lot of problems. When you're full, just stop eating. All right. Legs feel pretty good. No trouble whatsoever. Hamstrings are tiny, a little bit tight. And in the groin area as well, a little bit tight. That's just from the run the past couple of days. And maybe from those tuck jumps as well. So I'm going roughly 4 miles an hour, 6.5 kilometers. So roughly 4 miles an hour. So, you know, the brisk walk. So I wanted to kind of go over what my expectations of this channel is and why I started it. For those of you stumbling on the video and was wondering what's going on with this guy. So I wanted to get back in shape, but I didn't want to just jump out here by myself. I think I could hold myself accountable because I haven't been. And so now I started posting the videos to keep myself accountable to an audience. And so far it's working. When I'm tired, I still show up. And so that's my commitment. I'm going to keep showing up. And every time I've been consistent for a length of time, I've always had the good results, no matter what level I was training at. And that makes sense because you're just going to improve much faster if you're consistent. So that's the name of the game of this channel, is consistency. And the slogan as it goes, real workouts for real people, everyday exercises. These are things you can do in your garage. You can get a small, fairly cheap treadmill. You can get one of these contraptions here with multi-equipment workout bars, but you don't even need that. I mean, really the only thing that equipment gives me is the ability to do dips. At least that's all I've used it for so far. I can't even do a pull-up anymore because of my shoulders. I haven't built them strong enough yet. So you don't need a lot of equipment to get started. Maybe a couple of dumbbells. And it helps to have a mat. You need to have a place that's comfortable where you can get on the floor and stretch and do sit-ups or whatever. So that you will need some kind of padded surface. So you'll need, if you're doing this in your garage, you'll need to make an investment in that. But it doesn't have to be too fancy. Just enough space for you to sit down. I like the jump rope because it's kind of cardiovascular, helps with your coordination, and helps develop power in your lower extremities as well, your ankles, calves, so, and even somewhat with the arms. So that's the name of the game of this channel. That's the purpose of it, and what we're going to try to accomplish is just The accomplishment is the consistency. I'm not even going to put a metric on how fast I can run a mile in or whatever. The only metric I'm putting onto myself is if I can show up every day and give an honest effort. I'm going to post the workouts every morning and then do my best to execute the workout. And it's just that simple. It's not going to be anything fancy, anything, heavily edited or showing highlights of this. I'll do some shorts of what I'm doing here, and I'll do that again tonight. But I always post the full workout so you can see the rest period, the energy it takes to do the exercise, and all the transitions in between. I will tell you that maybe what other trainers, I'm not really a trainer, but maybe what other people won't tell you, is that it takes patience. This is a nearly hour-long walk for me. And if I want to burn those extra calories, I have to do it. It's very difficult to do if I want to just do 20 minutes, but for me, I want to burn in some extra calories today, even though it's meant to be a rest day. For you, if you just go 2.5 miles, that's just fine. You're maintaining your fitness. But I'm just going that extra distance just to hit some extra calories, nothing more. Not doing it even for fitness sake, I just want to burn the fat. And so that's it. A real simplistic mission. We're going to keep it simple. As the channel goes forward, if I think of any other ideas, I'll definitely put it in there. I mentioned the other night that I'm going on vacation soon, so I'll try to make some videos how to stay fit on vacation. And also maybe some Kickstarter exercise programs to get started in the new year. But in all those videos, I'm going to emphasize that it's consistency really that matters here, not just a 2 or 3 week effort near the end of the year or beginning of the year. We're going for the long haul. Because that's the only way you get to accomplishing anything with this. All right, let's see where we're getting here. Thought I saw it was at 1.5 kilometers. Maybe. Yeah, almost a mile gone already. Body's still feeling very good. I'm not out of breath at all. Real good sign. You'll find yourself, you'll be tired after your hard workouts, of course, during the day, but in time, you'll find yourself actually having more energy. You're just able to do more without being out of breath, because the heart's getting more efficient, and your muscles are too. When I say muscle, of course the heart's a muscle, but sure, I'm talking about your periphery, your arms and your legs, skeletal muscles. And with all these workouts I post, just feel free to, you just dial it in. I say this every day, I want to keep saying it. I don't want people trying these workouts if they're not ready for it. Dial everything down if you need to. Cut the pace in half on the walks and runs. Or if you're more fit, you can, of course, increase them. I'm just showing you what my body is able to do and what I'm trying to get my body to do on each given day. You make your adjustments accordingly to what you can do. And again, it's consistency that's going to win in the end. I'll give you notifications of each mile. And ways to go. We could have probably done this walk outside. It would have been dark the whole way. So, I see the point of that. You won't be able to see anything. As we get through the winter, I'll probably spend most of my time here. Except on weekends, I might try to get outside a bit. And of course, in spring and summer, we'll be spending a lot of time outside on the run-walk section. I'm just now starting to pick up on my breath a little bit. I'm closing in on 19 minutes. So it took that long just to even really get going on the cardiovascular side of it. It's definitely a comfortable pace. But these next 40 minutes or so is where I'm going to start really burning the calories. So I'm down to 205. I think it's reasonable to lose maybe a half pound to a pound a week. And just by being consistent. So that will be my goal. But I'm not going to really alter my workouts that much just based on weight. I'm going to alter it or plan it based on my performance. So if I ran such and such distance in such and such time, and I felt such and such a way when I ran it, then I know to make an adjustment next time going forward, and that would be my the way I measure this from that baseline. If that makes any sense. Training as your body performs and as it improves. Probably a better way to put it. Almost 7 o'clock now. And it's okay because it's a Friday night. I can go a little bit later. But I would hate to be running hard this time, late at night. you know, closing in to 7:30, trying to run hard. That's why I like just taking it easy on a Friday. If I can work it out and plan it out right, I may plan on doing all these exercise sessions live every night. That way you can, at least if you're on the East Coast, or assuming you're working Monday through, you know, regular work hours, you might be able to work out alongside. I need to build up the channel before I can even post that kind of stuff. Plus I had to figure out some technical stuff and see what I need to, how to plan it out and notify people and everything. Still learning this thing. I used this channel as an art channel years before, and that's why you see it going back such a long ways back. And I just want to stop painting. I mean, I really didn't do anything with videos. There was nothing to paint, so I just sat there. So that's why I used this channel. It was already in existence and it wasn't really being used for anything. So I just made all the art videos private and just started to upload the fitness videos. This is more like a daily journal of fitness. That's probably how you can classify this channel. I don't know, I guess you can call it a fitness channel, but I'm not a trainer. So I can't claim to give you sound fitness advice as a professional. I am a healthcare professional, but it's not the same. There's a lot to fitness training. But I will show you what I'm doing and I'll show you my results so you can see if what I'm doing actually even works. So the proof will be in the performance and in the weight loss, which I'm going to be getting a scale soon and putting it right out here, and we'll be measuring myself each week and seeing just where I'm at. So I won't tell you something that I'm not going to do myself. You'll see me do it every night here. All right, let's see if we're getting closer. We got ways to go. even though we're walking, once you start getting past 2 miles and into 3 miles, you can feel pretty tired actually, even though it's a recovery walk, but it's a brisk walk, so you know you're burning calories if you're feeling tired. And plus again, anything past 45 minutes, you really start to burn the calories. We're at coming up on 27 minutes, so we're not even close, but as soon as I get around that threshold of 45 minutes, that's where it becomes most effective, this type of exercise. So give yourself some patience and some time to build up to that level and push through 45 minutes. Slow it down if you have to. We're trying to go for the time here if you're trying to burn fat. If you're just looking for general fitness, just do, I'm coming up on 2 miles. You can even quit even as early as that and call it a night. And that would be fine for this type of workout. It's meant to be recovery, not meant to be intensive at all. So don't feel guilty if you have to stop at 25 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. It's meant to be easy. See we're at on the time. About 28:30, it's about, almost 30 minutes. And we're closing in on 2 miles, about another 100 meters. This is part of the area where your legs begin to kind of start working hard, but not really. You're just starting to feel it a little bit, around 30 minutes. At least for me, I can only speak for myself. At least the camera's still rolling. I made sure I had enough storage space, made sure I had the battery right. When you're uploading these things, there's a lot of nuances you have to really pay attention to. I'm trying to get better with the thumbnails, make it a little bit more appealing. I didn't want to just show a generic title and here's the video. I want you to always be knowing that, especially for new viewers, that they know when they see me in a garage working out, they know instantly this guy's working out in his home garage. And so that way I attract people who are looking for that type of workout. I don't want to just show a generic title. They don't know if I'm in a gym or whatever before they click on it. So I'll always try to show angles of my home garage, as boring as it might be, at least it lets everybody know what we're doing. All right, 31 minutes now. We're past 2 miles, I'm sure. Yeah, 3.3 kilometers. So I won't be finishing up till about 7:40. This is okay because it's a Friday night. I got to go to bed a little bit later. Because I don't have to get up so early in the morning. Although tomorrow's a busy day, I may actually try to get the workout done early, but I'll post it. I got an event tomorrow I have to do. Starts at 6, so I'm going to have this video. I'll have tomorrow's video posted. I might post it early afternoon. Maybe do the workout in the morning and then post a video sometime like 2 or 3 o'clock or something. That's the plan. We'll see what actually happens. There's gonna be a lot going on tomorrow. Sunday will be a more relaxed day. See if I can take a drink and stay coordinated. I hit the spot. I still really haven't broken a sweat. That goes to show you that this workout is easy, even though I did the exercises. I mean, I don't feel like I even broke a sweat yet. That's a good sign that you're not overdoing it. You should not be breaking a sweat on an easy day. Unless, of course, it's like 100 degrees or something. It's probably about, I'm sure it's under 60 degrees out here in this garage. So if it's that cool, you should not be breaking a sweat with this. I start sweating in here. If it's a 70-degree day even, I start sweating pretty quickly. It just gets very muggy in here for some reason. Air's not circulating good. Alright. "36 minutes. Closing in on 2.5 miles. Or 4 kilometers. All right, 2.5 miles on the dot, 4 kilometers even. Not too far away from 3 miles, about 600 meters, and only about come up on 39 minutes even here pretty soon. So about 6 minutes away from the golden fat burning zone, as I call it. As you've seen, it takes a while to get there. It does take a lot of patience. All right, total time on treadmill is now crossing 40 minutes. And honestly, I don't have any science behind that 45-minute threshold other than what's happened to my body in the past whenever I've gone over that time frame, either with running or walking. But every time I start going over 45 minutes, my weight tends to start falling off. Not quickly, but I definitely lose weight if I do it on any kind of consistency. And since I'm not younger, I'm not doing this kind of stuff every other day for that length of time. But it's still, even just doing it once or twice a week, going over that's going to help, because it's helped me in the past. So it's literally just based on a life experience, nothing scientific at all about it that I'm quoting. See where I land at 3 miles, what pace I'm at. I'm pretty sure it's around a 15-minute pace. Pretty close to it anyway. I got about, I guess, around 250 meters to go to get 3 miles. And the time is exactly 42 minutes and 13 seconds. So yeah, it's a little bit faster than 15-minute pace then. Maybe just barely. Well, now I got 200 meters to go, so that's what, yeah. We'll see where we land at anyway. 42:37. So that gives me two, yeah, it'll definitely be under 45 minutes. All right. So just slightly faster than 15 minutes a mile. I've always had a slow cadence to my walk, so this walk just feels pretty brisk to me. I wouldn't want to try to walk faster. I may as well, for me, I may as well just jog or if I'm gonna go much faster. My left knee is starting to kick in for some reason. I'm just kicking my knees up to try to loosen it up here. So you don't have to necessarily be running for your knees to get out. You walk long enough and then you'll feel it as you get older. At least for my body. Just when we get close to 45 minutes, it starts to kick in. I'm only about a minute away, so I don't care if it starts to aggravate me. I'm going to try to shake it off here and get some calories burned here. I come this far. Feels better already just doing those kickouts. All I'm doing is, when my knee starts to bother me, I just literally just do like a butt kick. I just do about several of them in a row, and it loosens it enough. It loosens it enough to be able to continue. If it then begins to hurt more severe, then the game is over, and I just go ahead and stop. But you can do those type of exercises, those quick kick-ups, and sometimes it loosens those tendons and ligaments and everything in there up just enough to where you can continue on. It may take several of them that you have to do though. "45 minutes. From here it's all good." I'm getting closer to 5 kilometers now. .9 kilometers. It's 46 minutes. Let's see if I'm at 5 kilometers yet. Oh, there it is, 5 kilometers. 1 kilometer to go. I'll just stop at 6 kilometers. I was going to do 4 miles. Let's heck with it. I'm over 45 minutes, so I'm burning calories now. I'm burning serious calories now. We'll go right up to 6 kilometers and call it a day. I think that's what I call for in a workout anyway. I believe. Coming up on 47 minutes. So 2 minutes a super calorie burn behind me. Literally every step now is golden. I know my body is burning through those calories, and I can eat my pizza in peace and not feel guilty about it. "48 minutes, 3 minutes behind me." Even if you just get 5 minutes beyond that 45 minutes, it's really helpful. Again, that's based on how my body performed over the decades, frankly. Whenever I've been able to get up that far and stay consistent, I've always had good results. .3 kilometers now, so 700 more meters, a bit less than 2 laps on the track. Not too bad. Foreman. Be about 7:35, somewhere around there. Usually takes me 15 to 30 minutes to recover. Then I'll eat. I won't just eat, of course, right away. You have to recover some. $49.20. Coming up on 50 minutes that quick. 14 seconds. So now we got 5 minutes of calorie burn, of super calorie burn behind us. 600 more meters to go. Lap and a half around the track. "50 minutes, 10 seconds. It gives you a good feeling when you get those marks, knowing that you've had success when you've gone to those levels before. You know you're on the right track. And all it took was patience, not some kind of superhuman effort, just staying with it. "500 meters, a little bit more than a lap around the track. "6 minutes gone of super calorie burn. 51 minutes, in other words. I think it's 7:30. I'll just go ahead and go all the way. I've gone this far, I might as well go one more solid lap. I don't feel that bad. It's only about a few more minutes anyway. Give a solid 6 kilometers. Do the actual program. I couldn't finish the push-ups, but maybe I'll finish the walk. All right, we got 7 minutes behind us on a super calorie burn. I noticed when I was going 10 minutes over that 45-minute mark, so like 55 minutes or higher, I really got into a high level of fitness. And we're 7 minutes gone, almost 8 minutes. So we're literally dialing back the clock. Yep, 8 minutes gone, 53 minutes total on the treadmill. See where I'm at on the kilometers. 5.8, so 200 more meters. Half a lap around the track. So this would be close to, this is gonna be right about 10 minutes of super calorie burn time, so we accomplished something big here today. Yeah, one more minute. It's 54 minutes now. I'm probably starting to close in with 100 meters to go to get 6 kilometers, but I'm gonna make sure I go at least 55 minutes at this point, one way or the other. Yeah, I only have 40 seconds. I'll start winding it down after I get 55 minutes. How about that? It's 5.9 kilometers. "15 seconds left to get to 55 minutes. Still stay at 5.9. I'm probably got about 30 or 40 meters away from the finish line. All right, 55:07. I'm gonna start winding it down here. Go down to 5.5. 6 kilometers even. Well, thanks for checking out my channel. I'm going to post tomorrow's workout. I'll post it in the morning, early in the morning, and then sometime, I gotta find out what my schedule is, but sometime early tomorrow I'm going to execute the workout, download it and try to have it up before I go to my event tonight, so you don't have to wait. So I'm not putting it out there too late at night, because I won't be back till about 10 o'clock or something, or maybe even later. All right, I'm gonna wind this down to 5, or actually to 4.5. So we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Have a good night.